Couples, collective spirits, what is? They're reading about Knight of Cups, romantic gestures, couples. So the Knight of Cups is a reminder that you need to keep the spice alive, I'm hearing, with romantic gestures. Okay. This is all about a transformation, your relationship going to a higher level. The Death card is here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What is this reading about for couples, Spirit? What do they need to know? Yeah, I feel like you two do have love. There is love here. Okay. You could learn to compromise a little bit more with the Two of Swords. There's a lot of stalemate, or sometimes it takes too long for a compromise to be reached. That's for some of you. Communication is very important. So I see there could be currently some difficulties, like you guys have gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of tests, a lot of burdens recently. But there is still love here with the King or Queen of Cups. Okay. Right now, your relationship is transforming. And I think the most important thing is for you to still be the King and Queen of Cups, to remember that you love each other, to remember what you did to get each other, past romantic gestures, and you have to bring that forward as well as develop new ones. And I'm hearing some have to learn to fight fairly, to compromise, not let things linger. Also, communication is critical. The Eight of Wands, right? That is the basis. And Spirit is saying to communicate requires not only talking but listening, and not listening to respond but listening to understand. I feel like it's just a matter of deciding that it's worth it, that this is changing, but whatever it's evolving to, you both have the ability to make it into what you want it to be. And I see that. I see that there's more positives than the negatives, that the pros outweigh the cons, and do your lists with each other. That's how you'll know what you want to talk about. That's what Spirit just said. I think this is in spite of all the trials and tribulations. Like if you look at those challenges or obstacles as things that made you grow, you have a soul contract with this person. I think if you really take a deep look at each other, you know that old parable of throwing your cross in the center and then you see everybody else's crosses, and then you start looking for your cross to pull that out and being grateful for the cross that you have, right? Because that's what we have to do with the Ten of Wands, right? We have to prevail, persist, no matter what. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. Couples, love brief, December 2025. What do they need to know, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, couples. Definitely about transforming this. And why I like the Death card, and it's showing twice. Spirit is, it's your first card in this relationship, that letting you know the way that you were is ending. And it's time to create something new. And that involves taking a look at what you like and you don't like and talking about it nicely. Maybe go out to dinner. Maybe go away on a little vacation, right? Away from everybody. Spend some time. But things that were are ending, and change and transition is here. So that something new, so that you guys can complete the next lag of your relationship. This is what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying, stand your ground, defend your relationship, protect your relationship. When you think about it, yeah, you have a family, a legacy, the Ten of Pentacles. And not only that, if marriage exists here, you have a higher commitment. You have a higher level of commitment, especially if there's kids and children. So yeah, you have had some fights, some ups and downs. You have the Ten of Wands at the center. You know, you don't get to true love until you've gone through some trials and tribulations. I mean, some people fall in love, but that percentage is very low. Most relationships, you do have to go under the pressure, like a diamond has all this pressure in order for it to form into this beautiful gem. That's where you are. Eight of Pentacles. I see you two recommitting, rededicating yourselves to each other, working together. I also see, for some of you, Spirit is saying, Five of Wands, keep people out of your business. Your mouth should be closed. The more that you establish a stronger intimacy within yourself, the better. And the deeper the bond grows. Because everybody has an opinion. Like, even if you two, that's why he said the Two of Swords, compromise is more important, because you two need to learn how to compromise among yourself, and then you don't need any outside influence. So be aware of that. What else, Spirit? Couples. Somebody could have gotten caught online, setting up a fake profile, hiding themselves. I don't know. What was that about, Spirit? Maybe they're, okay, I don't know. Tell me. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Swords reverse. Could have been someone lied about it, didn't want somebody to know the truth. I don't know. Three of Cups. And this could be something to do with the Five of Wands, like others, maybe friends that you hang out with. Tell me more about that, Spirit. What is this? Fake profile with others. What's going on here? Yeah, I feel like maybe they set up a profile, but they really didn't do anything. This person has regrets. Whoever got caught trying to do something online, there are regrets. And maybe you two are distant as a result of that. You're at odds, the Two of Swords. There's a stalemate. Guilty, and that's why Spirit is saying, yeah, you have to compromise. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing that they started this online profile, social media, because you weren't really showing any romantic gestures. Maybe you hadn't made love in a long time. Maybe you weren't giving them the attention that they needed. You weren't there for each other. Okay. So there's a lot more communication occurring. Now we're getting to the exact nature and how relationships go through peaks and valleys. So right now you're at a major transition here. Give me some love. Romance angels here, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Spirit says give your relationship a chance, especially if this is a marriage. Work on your partnership. And for some of you, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's something you need to compromise on. Also, some of you don't compromise your family for your career. I'm hearing that also. This is about the Knight of Cups, being romantic, recapturing the love, because it is there. I felt it from the very beginning, and I think you feel it too. As soon as you two allow yourself to show each other that you love each other again, it's going to be evident. Spirit says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. They regret whatever this little online thing was. They realize had it been reversed, they would have hated it if you did it. And of course it impacted the trust, but you have a deep enough bond that you can survive this. I feel it. It's what you have is deeper. And you're going to have to, it takes forever to build trust and a second to lose it. But you need to have trust in this relationship in order for it to flourish. I do see some of you are married. Maybe, it's time to remember what you did to get this person. And this love bond, I do see it deepening. I do see it growing. I see it being worth it. And Spirit said, give your relationship a chance. That's what he said. To work on it. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. This is a part of your destiny. This is a time where you elevate as a unit, I feel. Yes. Okay. What else, Spirit? Somebody wants more transparency, especially the one that feels that you were sneaky. Yeah, they want, I don't know how, but this is a topic to talk about. Being more transparent, not hiding things, communicating. I agree. All of that are normal things to strive for. Okay. Being more vulnerable. What else, Spirit? Collective couples. Yeah, this is that Knight of Cups. Desiring much more intimacy. Wanting you sexually. Someone's coming right out and saying, look, I need more sex. Your energy excites me and allures me, and I want your touch. But when you're not there to give it to me, I don't know. Even counseling could get to the bottom of why someone's holding back, or this person says, you turn me on, I crave you, but you're not there for me. So there is a wanting. I don't know what is happening here that is changing this relationship, but it is worth fighting for. Spirit has said that. And what else, Spirit, do you want to say? I think you've reached a certain point, and now it's time to decide if you're going to go any further. This could involve a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I said that with the Knight of Cups. You also have a Libra here. You have a Leo, Aries, Sag. You have Scorpio heavy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius heavy. Look, I said union. Yeah, you two reconcile. This is your first big test on whether or not you can compromise. And there is a coming back together, a second chance. Yes, I'm very happy for you there. I'm going to summarize. I hope this helped you. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. What is Spirit saying? I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me, and that includes you. I am grateful for you. And Spirit wants you to say that to your loved ones. Alrighty, until the next moon phase, namaste.